Hey guys, Mo here. We're back for more FGO Ordeal Call 3. Last time we finished up section 3. We basically reunited with Kaldia's BB, which she managed to save herself wearing a astronaut suit she for some reason had. She helped us out at the desert and wait, what happened then? And then we decided to go meet up with Jinako because she seems to be, she's one of the final boss apparently, but she had 0 votes, and it seems she's Kaldia's Jinako. So we're trying to meet up with her and maybe work with her. But unfortunately, our BB had to stay in the desert because I guess because everything else is against her. So yeah, but here we got an interlude here. I don't know what's this about. Probably more on BB Dubai. So yeah, let's just jump right into this. It's pretty long loading screen here. It's time. This regularly scheduled discussion is now in session. Candidates may speak at will. Oh shit, this is a meeting between all the final bosses. Good day everyone, I'm Kazura Drop, and my proposal is to end humanity via an Earth restoration effort gone bad. Earth restoration effort gone bad? What? So far, I have no issues with any of your opinions. Oh yeah, Astolfo. I'm Astolfo, representative for the Let Humanity Do Whatever movement. Can someone please do something about King Protea in my area? Let humanity do whatever, so I guess just succumb to shit, what's the word? It's kinda like Draco's thing, like basically people just doing whatever they want, and which leads to, I guess, the collapse of his civilization. How am I ever gonna get my approval rating up if she keeps breaking our meetings up? Oh, we're not seeing who this is. My idea to make Earth a water planet is not going well. Wait. Who is this? My idea to make Earth a water planet is not going well. Water planet. Who's affiliated with water? It's hard to express how wonderful the sea is when nobody in Mundubai has ever seen it for themselves. Alright, girls. Who is this? Then the silhouette is way too, cannot even tell the figure, like the body figure, so it's hard to say. I don't have any opinions one way or the other. I don't have any fancy slogans either. Who the hell is this? The Shelter Life for All of Humanity party isn't going to fight with anyone, so please stop invading us already. Shelter Life for All of Humanity. What? Also, I want to say something to Area E. You're totally wasting Mundubai's resources. Why is your area glowing like that? Light pollution is what it is. Quit trying to be all charismatic. Who is this? What kind of silhouette is that? Oh, that's Koyanskaya. That's definitely Koyanskaya. That is so obviously Koyanskaya. Wait, no. Oh, is charisma a bad thing now? Need I remind you, this is a contest to determine which of us will be the final boss for all of humanity. The entire premise of my campaign is that I'm richer and more innovative than anyone. Yeah, that's Koyanskaya 100%. Frankly, if you ask me, I can understand why you choose to live so plainly. I just don't have the energy to be fashionable. Besides, it's a waste of resources and it doesn't contribute anything to society. But a shut-in? Now that's someone who knows how to conserve energy. Oh wait, this is Ganesha. Did they say she was Zone C? I can't remember. I think this is Ganesha. As in Jinako. True, it does take energy to be fashionable. A lot of energy. I'll grant you that much. However, objectively viewing my fashionable self in turn generates energy, and as a result, I am then able to expand my stylish horizons even further. It's truly a perpetual motion machine. No, it's not. That's just narcissism. Come on, guys. Are you really going to let someone like her take the lead? She'll ruin all of Earth. I mean, that's the point. Earth will be fine. Wait, who? Wait a minute. Okay, there's a ahoge in her hair. It could be an Artoria, like a saber face, maybe. Earth will be fine. Remember, we are on the moon. For that matter, I don't hate her mall. There's a real vision behind it. Who the hell is this? No need to get so worked up, Area C. Area E's lead is only temporary. Who the hell is this? I have faith the wise citizens of Moon Dubai will ultimately realize my campaign is the only one that makes sense. Despite becoming AI, humankind was foolish enough to obsess over their humanity. A clash of ideologies was inevitable, even once immortality became the norm. Thus, humanity retreated to the more rational conclusion: my mechanized human empire. Oh wait, mechanized. Wait, is this Thomas Edison? Ha 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 ha! Viva commercialism! I think it's Thomas Edison. I didn't think that's Edison. Your area is no better than E. Give me back my home/Ferris wheel already, jerk. Ha 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 ha! I acquired that fair and square. If you wish to take it back, I suggest you prepare an item of similar value. I'm glad to see you all getting along so well. Your positions may be different, but you're all rivals of equal standing. And while the rules don't forbid direct conflict between participants, I would prefer to avoid it if we can. I want you to win the citizens of Moon Dubai over not with strength, but with your ideas. On that note, I have something to tell you. A new threat has just joined this battle. A beast. Oh shit. What was that? A beast, though this beast isn't in the same category as you. It's not possible for a beast to manifest now that there are no humans on Earth, so this one must have come from a different universe. So we're just casually like, yeah, just from a different universe, I guess. So it's not a beast of humanity. This beast is an unknown factor. If you find them, I want you to let me know immediately. Oh ho, a beast, eh? That's one weapon even my Alvatron company doesn't possess. Oh, definitely Edison. As summon servants, both the fellow from Area F and I are arguably representatives of humanity. Wait, summon servants? Area F and Area So we'll have to take great care not to allow this beast to simply eat us alive. You know, just for the sake of argument, let's say this beast proved too powerful for us to deal with, and that they then prove to be hostile to all of Moon Dubai. What would happen should they eliminate all of us, leaving no candidates alive? Does that mean humankind would then continue to exist? Don't worry about that. The results are a foregone conclusion, even if all of you were to be defeated. A moon cancer would still go on to eradicate humanity. I actually still have no idea what the moon cancer class is actually all about. I don't know the idea behind this class. Alright, that's all from me. You can all go back to your campaigns now. Remember, humanity's extinction should be an event everyone can get behind. Humanity's extinction should be an event everyone can get behind. Okay, why everyone has to repeat all that together? Oh, I guess it's taking up too much resources, maybe. Are you okay? Why don't you take a break? This is your opportunity to be alone for a while. You might not be able to shut down completely, but you can at least enter sleep mode. Your CPU is clearly struggling to keep up. I'm fine. I'm just a little mentally fatigued. This always happens whenever I talk to the 7 final boss candidates. Even if some of them don't actually have what it takes, we still need them here. You can't truly be a final boss unless you've trampled over at least one small powerless faction with a righteous claim after all. You refuse to compromise on that, huh? How like you. Alright then, I'll stick around until the end too, since it looks like you don't actually want to be alone. Are you sure you don't want to be out there helping Kaldia? Oh. That's his job. We played rock, paper, scissors for it. The fact that both Hakuno, like male and female Hakuno, exist at the same time as different people is interesting. But if I play as a female, like MC, does that mean this would be the male Hakuno? And the female Hakuno would be the one helping out? Maybe. Huh? That's it. I guess I am a little worried. He's probably really enjoying himself since it's been so long since we've had a master. It's not that we lack purpose. It's more like we've become a little too I have no idea how you pronounce this word. Too inured to danger. I don't know what that word is. Okay, that's the end of the interlude. And then there's section 4. Okay, whoa, there's 5 parts there. Okay. Alright, let's get into section 4, Old Dubai Holiday, part 1, I guess. Oh, okay, immediately. Is that Starbucks, bro? Okay, Master, we made it to Old Dubai without having to fight at all. In fact, it seems extremely peaceful here. What it looks like. Seems a lot like the old Dubai on Earth. That's Starbucks, bro, what the hell? Yeah, the people here aren't armed, and they don't seem to mean us any harm. The whole place feels very different from Area F, with its office buildings, or Area 1, or Area I, where our hotel was. Are you two seeing this sign over there too? Starbucks. Master Bucks? Sounds vaguely familiar. What a wonderful name for a shop. And it smells amazing in there too. Why don't we take a look inside, Senpai? They might even have even have food to go with their drinks. Good point. I can get by without eating, but you and Minami both need food and water to survive. BB Cosmos said everyone in Moon Dubai was an AI, right? Yeah, why do they need food? So, do you think they'll have normal human food around here? One way to find out. Stop! Hold it right there, newcomers. You can't just walk into that cafe. Oh, wait, what? All are welcome here in Old Dubai, but not at that cafe. They only allow a very specific clientele inside. The boss specifically built Holy Master Box to be a place of rest for the old humans who will come here one day. Oh, okay. It's going to take newcomers like you at least a year to build up the trust you'll need to set foot inside. You can start by collecting points at the shops on Main Street. Not so fast, RE17. There's something about these people that reminds me of the knights in Area F. What? Trust me, this organic frame gives me a sixth sense for this sort of thing. Organic frame. We can't let the other areas steal any more resources from Old Dubai. Police! Police! We need you here. I'll even give you some meat when you're done. Whoa. Whoa, okay. That's crazy. Oh my god, that is not a police. Seriously, actual meat, not just data. Woohoo! Screw these sugar fritters. I'm gonna use my brand new machine gun to really bring the heat. Well, not literally, since it's an air gun. Hahaha. You were right to call us. Man, it's been so long since I had actual work to do. So, you must be the vanguard of the Laughing Moon Night Brigade. No, we're not. Well, you won't be disturbing the peace on my watch. I'll prove to you that there's more to being a police officer than just eating donuts. What's happening? Easy, rookie. These kids may seem harmless, but I can tell they've got some real bite to them. Watch out for that girl in particular. She's got the aura of a forest sage who used to live on Earth. No playing hero. If you're in danger, just surrender. We're still waiting on that patch for workers' comp, you know. Just a patch. What is happening? I wouldn't have guessed there were so many people in there. They seem like a very fun bunch. I agree, but I don't think we'll be making friends just yet. They're clearly itching for a fight. Alright, let's give them what they want, but try not to hurt them too badly. I'm sure they'll hear us out afterwards. What is happening? What? Okay. Alright, sorry, just now something came up a bit, so can continue with the fight with all these police for some reason, these cops. Yeah, I guess just I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Five or more.
ここに。任せなさい。
爽やかに
ぶっ飛ばしますわよ。
神倉返し。
こうかしら。
ナイス。
たまには海賊らしくいくか。
こいつでフォールですわ。時短装填済みです。
どうやら貴殿は気づいていないのかな。すでに包囲されていることに。ブラックダーティーパーティーハウリング。
裁定を下します。これはあなたの善の軽さ、そしてあなたの罪の重さ。クストスワルム有効レンジ入りました。
泥にまみれた勝利よりはこちらの方が好みだね。
Oh, it's a little bit more. They're too strong. It's no use. Oldub is done for. Somebody get the boss. No, wait. The boss wouldn't be any use either. We'll just have to run for it and take the boss somewhere safe. Maybe we can try Area D. I heard they have actual fruit there. Actual fruit. Calm down, people. Can't you tell nobody's dead? Look, they've already put their weapons away. They were obviously just humoring you from the start. Huh, yeah, you're right. Are they just a bunch of saints or something? Anyway, that was painful to watch. I'll take an amateurish school play over that any day of the week. Our people just aren't cut out for combat. They put on a big show in mock battles, but the moment they're fighting for real, it all falls to pieces. And you, well, you managed to subdue them all without harming any of them. Thanks for holding back. Here. Weren't handshakes a common greeting in the 21st century? I always wanted to try one. Ah well, never mind that. I'm Hasara. I've lived in Old Dubai my whole life. Hi there. I'm Nami. Thank you for the warm welcome. I'm Mash Karilite. And I'm Bartholomew Roberts. I take it you're the boss these guys were talking about. I used to be, but not anymore. That title belongs to Jinako now. She told me all about you guys. You're the master who came here from Chaldea, right? Come here with me. I'll take you to her. Oh, and don't worry about those guys. They'll heal up on their own. I guess they're AIs and immortal. Did you hear that, senpai? There's still a lot we don't know about this Hasara person, but it looks like... I wonder if this guy's an AI too. He seems... different. Yeah, let's follow him. Okay, that's part 1 done. Okay, on to part 2. Oh god. It's a shut-in tent? Worship me. Worship me. Worship the great statue. I am one of the moon cancers. I am the anti-savior who shall lead humankind to its destruction. Is that really Jinako Karigiri? She's definitely got a weirdly intimidating vibe about her, but don't worry, that's Jinako, alright? Show yourself, show your true self, shut in. That forthright demeanor, that straightforward, palatable attitude. I knew it. You are the root of all evil. The reason I ended up in this place. What? You are Minami, the master who came here from that accursed Chaldea. Just kidding. Did I scare you? So what's up? Long time no see. How have you been? Oh hey, you're here too, Mash. And I'm guessing that guy who could use a little more meat on his bones is a servant too? Damn. I'm Jinako Karigiri. I'm an indoorsy programmer who ended up as a servant because, reasons. Yeah, reasons. That's pretty much most of the servants. Ganesha's not involved this time, so just call me Jinako. Oh. So let's get right to it. Let's tell each other what we each know so we can move on to the next event. So you are Chaldea's Jinako, but like how are you? Which brings us to now. I hope this was help, Jinako. I can't believe it. That's so sad. I had no idea all that happened while I was just here doing my moon cancer thing. I'm afraid it's true. All the other servants were banished. Lip was erased when she protected me. Senpai is being targeted all across Moon Dubai, so we only barely made it here with our lives. Not that. No fair. No fair. What? I can't believe you guys actually got to enjoy sightseeing in Dubai. I wanted to go too. I wanted to experience Dubai's cutting edge VR for myself. They say it's bleeding edge, Mash. Bleeding edge. Jinako? Yeah, that's our Jinako. So you've been here all this time? Yeah, I never got to go to the actual Dubai. Before I left, I was all like, Dubai, huh? Seems too hot and too rich for me, but I guess I could give it a shot. But then, when I race shifted, I found myself here in Moon Dubai in the year 3000 at that. I had to wait 19 more years for all you guys to show. What the heck? I had to wait 19 more years for all you guys to show up. You've been here for 19 years? What? That's a long ass time, bro. It was nothing compared to what I had to go through in India, but it did still suck not having anyone I knew around. Astolfo did show up later, but he had obviously gone off the deep end already. Then came the Lion Man, but he completely gone over to the dark side. Oh yeah, Edison. Besides all that, BB Dubai scares me. Humanity is dead. All these AI need my help. It's just been one thing after another. Thank goodness you guys came here to find me. Also, sorry I said it was no fair. It sounds like you guys went through some stuff too. It's okay. I wish we had known that what you were going through. It's fine. It sounds like you really did have it rough. Really? Gosh, thanks. Man, I almost forgotten how comforting you can be. Alright, now that you guys are here how about we play some video games to celebrate our reunion? I mean... They've got this great racing game here that's retro for them, but it's still super futuristic for you. Jinako, I understand your enthusiasm, but are you sure this is the time? Remember, you, the Chaldeans, even we may as well be walking around with nooses around our necks. Oh shit, why? Good point. You're right, Hasara. We should start by laying everything out and making sure we're all on the same page. What would you like to know, Minami? I'll tell you as much as I can. Whoa, holy shit. I think this is the first time we're seeing like 5 choices like this. I think it was max, like the most we had, I think it was 4. Are you the boss of this area? Yeah, I guess I am, technically. Bibi Dubai assigned me to Area C pretty much right after I arrived. She said it was my duty as a moon cancer, but I didn't really have a goal or motivation or anything. The only reason I wound up a boss is that the people here were nice enough to take me in and give me shelter. I'm still a servant and all, so I've been getting by these past 19 years by saying, I'll take this seriously tomorrow. And it's been 19 years. Don't be so modest. You may be pathetic, but you've still been doing your best in your own way. Wow. We old Dubaians may be AIs, but we don't support Bibi Dubai's policies. We don't want to see humankind eradicated. Interesting. Why? Well, actually kind of cool. The pattern on his robe is like, it looks like you know, traditional like Arabian like geometric patterns, but at the same time it's like that magic circuit pattern, so it looks futuristic at the same time. That's a really nice touch. Like, it's a nice combination of both. Unfortunately, that makes us outcasts here on Moon Dubai. Jinako's been keeping us safe ever since she got here. Oh, really? Which isn't to say she's actually fought any battles herself. But by making this area the headquarters for her Moon Cancer campaign, she's also created a home for moderates like us. I see. So you've been fighting with words instead of fists. That explains why you were in your statue form. Yep, I've been taking full advantage of Ganesha's intimidating aura there. Okay, so what do you know about Moon Dubai? This city was built on the surface of the moon in 2600, at least in our timeline. It was modeled after the original Earth city of the same name. That was so 400 years ago. Why? It was conceived as a cutting-edge city constructed in the desert with the combined total of human wisdom. Probably made for an inspiring promotional message back when they were first building a city on the moon. However, after all the humans on Earth were wiped out, Moon Dubai eventually stopped functioning as well. Oh shit, what? Wiped out by what? Who? Then, in the year 3000, Bibi Dubai turned Moon Dubai's power back on and reactivated us AIs. Okay, so who exactly is Bibi Dubai? I wish we knew. There's no denying that she's a city management AI like she claims. But when we woke up, she had completely taken over all of Moon Dubai, going well beyond just managing it. I'm grateful she reactivated us after we had shut down, but that doesn't mean I can support what she's doing. Not when she's been doing crazy things like creating moon cancers and holding this final boss of humanity's annihilation showdown. There are plenty of AIs out there who think she wiped out humankind herself. We've long suspected there's something wrong with her, or that she might even be an imposter. Oh. So you're saying you think Bibi Dubai isn't from this world, but a Bibi from an entirely different one? Yeah, at first I thought Bibi Dubai was just Kaldia's Bibi getting up to no good yet again. But now that you've told us Kaldia's Bibi exists independently, I'm even less sure of who or what Bibi actually is than ever. Okay, tell us about the final boss of humanity's annihilation showdown. It's an election campaign Bibi Dubai created. She says it's to choose how exactly humankind was wiped out. The voting only started after you guys showed up. But election campaigns have been happening for the last 19 years. Damn, campaigning for 19 years is crazy. Why? The people of Moon Dubai woke up in the year 3000, just like I did. And they were just as shocked as I was when they found out there were no more humans left on Earth. And that's when BB made an announcement on the citywide PA system. Humanity is gone, there's no denying that. Now, let's give up on a lot of them and have a conversation about how they died. but apparently they already died, so why are we trying to make them dead again? Give up, huh? And you all just went along with that? Yes, it was unanimous. Facts are facts. Once we reached that consensus, the only thing left was to choose a file heading to save it under. See, this is what Hasara is like, and he's on our side. I swear, everyone on Moon Dubai is just too damn stoic. Anyway, we eventually agreed to next reach a consensus on the most plausible way that all of humankind could have died. That led to candidates espousing their positions, which led to the election beginning in earnest. Every day, candidates would present their ideal extinction method, and the areas with lots of people who agreed with them began to flourish. Old Dubai has always been last place in that regard. That also means we're constantly low on resources. We even had to give up our trademark Ferris wheel just to make ends meet, since the thing gobbled up so much electricity. That's how it ended up in the area with the most money to spare. Moon Dubai didn't used to have old-fashioned barter systems. But then that damn lion man came along and brought pure commercialism to Dubai. So even wasn't my fault our Ferris wheel got taken away. That isn't the only thing that was taken, right? But we'll get to that in time. What are moon cancers to Moon Dubai? There's actually two types of moon cancers here, natural and artificial. Natural types are, obviously, servants who were naturally moon cancers to begin with. Servants like me and the candidate from Area H. Maybe Dubai didn't bring us naturals here. Moon Dubai itself called us here. BB Dubai didn't bring us naturals here. Moon Dubai itself called us here. It basically means we're on humanity's side, just like the heroic spirit who gets summoned by the land in singularities and stuff. That makes sense. I think me being a natural moon cancer is also how I ended up here straight from Chaldea. Anyway, the servants who got turned into moon cancers after arriving here are the artificial ones. Like Astolfo. The candidates from areas A, E, F, and I all used to be different classes. But BB Dubai changed them into moon cancers after they got accepted as candidates. So that's why Astolfo was a moon cancer. But BB Dubai also said that heroic spirits can exist in this time period. So how did they materialize in Moon Dubai? BB Dubai woke up some AIs from as far back as 2400 to make them into masters. Astolfo's master is an upper-class citizen named Anthony. Area I's candidate master is an ex-military man named Ben. Area A's master is an academic named Ryudai, and we still don't know anything about the master of Area E. Anyway, the servants who were brought here by Moon Dubai's masters have been running wild ever since they were summoned. Because, according to their understanding, to help humanity, you must define how it ended. It's got them very fired up. Jinako is the only candidate who decided not to think about the fact that humankind is gone. Instead, she chose to spend time here with us. That's why her campaign slogan is something half-assed like they somehow went extinct while they were being shut-ins. Then you haven't been trying to advance the humankind extinction agenda like the other candidates? That's great, Jinako. Well, I don't know how proud I can be this time. I was mostly just too scared to pick a side. At any rate, now we know why there are no fewer than 7 moon cancers out here. So, that's all the questions you got for now? Yeah? Then let's get to the most important topic. It sounds like BB Cosmo figured out that everyone on Moon Dubai is an AI, but that's only half the story. You might want to sit down for this next part, Minami. See, in this world, humans like you stop being born after 2300. Damn, what? That was the year old humans decided to stop living like they had been, and then pass on their title of humanity to AI. It's crazy. I guess what I'm trying to say is, all the AIs here are part of new kind of humanity, and you're one of the old. Well, honestly, there aren't any other old humans left in the museum, so you can't even call yourself that. What did they do? Why did they do that? To extend your lifespan? We don't know for sure, but we know that wasn't it. Humans already cracked immortality by 2300. Wow, really? All humans were able to live forever in formats, that is, organic bodies like yours. But turning themselves into AIs had even more benefits. Immortal though they were, humans were still limited. AIs, on the other hand, had more freedom in every possible way. Technology, discussion, entertainment, everything. Once that became... Ow. Whoop. Sorry there. Once that became clear, the old humans all converted themselves into AI and became new humans. Wow, they actually convert themselves, what the heck? That's what the majority of people on Moon Dubai are now. So when you say they convert themselves to AI, do you mean they digitized their brains and became beings of pure intelligence living in the digital realm? Well, in a manner of speaking, yeah. But specifically, this world's new humans consist of AIs who were born from the digitally recorded data of individual people. They're a lot like servants, really. Take me for example. I'm a new derivative of myself created from my original base. But the people we've met so far all had physical bodies. How does that work? Remember those tall buildings you saw in the office? Those are humanity's data servers. This body is actually nanopolymer frame. Even if it's destroyed, my real body will still be perfectly safe. Think of it as a kind of remote. This way, we remain immortal as long as our data servers survive. That's also why ordinary citizens of Moon Dubai feel free to attack seasoned warriors like yourself. They know they won't die. It also means this isn't a life and death matter for us, like it is for you old humans, since we like the fear that comes with knowing you have only one life to live. But then, why were those laughing moon knights afraid? That's because our frames are a crucial part of our personalities. The injuries we suffer aren't transmitted to our real bodies, but having our frames destroyed still damages our souls. Our inner humanity, so to speak. Reacquiring and reconstructing destroyed frames takes time, and there are some things you can't recover once lost. One of the reasons all humanity chose to become AIs is because AIs can also be associated with souls, but how? A soul cannot be constructed from data, they arise from what already exists. Apparently, scholars at the time theorized that souls might be anything from links from another dimension, waveforms that spawn from the relationship between existence and time. Even pure thought returning from the end of the universe. We new humans, that is, third generation AI. AI is born after 2300 who have had all data from before that time discarded. If you want to know more about that time, you'll need to look for a specialized independent data archive. So old humans no longer exist, and the people of Moon Dubai are all new humans. But in that case, there's one thing I don't understand. As long as you exist, humanity isn't extinct. So you're effectively choosing your own end in this, aren't you? I know, right? I just can't get on the same page with them on this one. This election is basically the AIs voting on their own demise. They must know it's going to affect them directly, but they keep choosing their favorite end like it's no big deal. They could be talking about how to avoid their demise or how to start over, but it's like none of that even occurs to them. Sorry, Jinako, facts are everything to us. We're not ones for complaining about results. Still, we do have preferences. A lot of AIs think that if we're going to die out anyway, we may as well go out with a bang. And that's why nonsense like the Laughing Moon Knight Brigade's plan in Area F manages to gain support. But and go out with a bang. But don't AI value things like probability and practicality? This is the 31st century, Mash. There's pretty much nothing you can't do it nowadays. There no longer exists a method for humanity's extinction so outlandish it could not actually be done. Which is exactly why everyone wants to go out in a way they think it will be fun. I mean, if you're going to finish the game anyway, you might as well enjoy the ending, right? Oh, okay. Alright, we should probably talk about our next move and what we ultimately want to accomplish. Hang on, we were told we could find Lip here. Oh yeah, the statue. What the heck? Who told you that? What the heck? Oh, right, Bibi. She put a statue of Lip here and all. So yeah, Lip is here in statue form. Basically, she's been preserved in her spirit origin graph state. Spirit origin graph state. But to make a long story short, she may as well not be here. I know where she is, but I'm not telling you until you're in proper fighting form. Are you talking about how he's having trouble performing simple summons? Bibi Dubai said it's impossible to summon heroic spirits here because no one on Moon Dubai knows any human history anymore. Not no one, but only a few. That and your connection to Kalia has been completely cut off, so they can't provide you with magical energy anymore. Makes sense. That's why Minami's having trouble summoning more than one at a time now. He has to rely on just his own magical energy. He might still be able to summon 3 at a time if he really pushes himself, but that's it. It's not that there's anything wrong with you, Minami. You're just low on resources. So if we can't find a new source of magical energy, he'll be able to fight like he usually does again. Exactly. There's an easy fix for that too. You should try it out. You should try it out tomorrow. I've already arranged for rooms for you guys, so for now, I say take a load off. Old Dubai is your new home away from home. That's great. Thank you, but I appreciate that a lot, but if everyone on Moon Dubai is an AI, then... Oh, that's right. What about food? Does the fact that everyone's an AI mean they don't need to eat or drink? Don't you worry about that. You'll see why soon enough. The heck is that supposed to mean? Show them to their rooms, would you, Hasara? I'll do it myself, but then I would have to move. Yes, I know. I wouldn't expect otherwise. Minami, Mash, Bartholomew, come with me. I'll show you a bit of old Dubai on the way to your rooms. My god. See anything you like, sir? How about this ancient GPU? Lots of AIs carry them around as good luck charms. Ancient GPU. What's that? Do we have any CPUs? Haha, don't be silly. Oh, that's definitely a new NPC. I'm so sorry, but today's art class was only in the morning. I'm going shopping for art supplies this afternoon, so yes. That's right, I'll be taking a cruise ship to Area D today. I've heard I can get more paint there. There you go, being careless with your frame again. Your neuron layer's way past its threshold. I know you're having fun, but you can't go around reforming every building in old Dubai. You need to rest too. There's an unregistered ship at the dock. They're requesting raw materials for repairs? Sure, I'll go. Those E-ships are first generation, right? I've always wanted to work on one of those. I can't believe there's still one in service. This is amazing. I didn't think I would ever see one outside a museum. I see lots of people are hard at work. There doesn't seem to be much difference between them and us, even though they're AIs. I see. So scenes like these were normal for old humans, huh? This is the only part of the city that's so noisy. As you probably imagine, Moon Dubai, or rather new humans, have no need for labor. The entire point of inventing AI was to spare humanity the trouble of labor. Yeah, AI nowadays does make jobs a bit easier, especially the more hassle part. Once AI took over everything, including giving birth. What do you mean by giving birth? As in like assist someone giving birth? But if there's no actual human giving birth, then whatever. Teaching, housework, creating, manufacturing, and transporting. People's happiness and quality of life grew by leaps and bounds, and wars became a thing of the past. International disputes, political problems, currency issues all became things of the past. Thanks to AI's unprecedented processing power, Earth's resources were finally being distributed equally to everyone. People no longer had to compete to survive, nor did they have to work for their entertainment. If people wanted something, they could just touch it in a catalog and have it delivered, or made on the spot in under an hour. Unlike old humans who I hear used to order things manually, then wait for them to be delivered. Well, AI society is much more efficient. Before long, even the idea of transporting necessities faded. If anyone needed anything, they could be made on the spot using one of the 3D printers installed in every room of their house. And all at no cost, of course. Wow, so you no longer needed money then, huh? I see why nobody had to work anymore then. That's right. Humans everywhere were freed from labor. We proved beyond doubt that requiring individuals to work to survive was a flaw in an immature society. Damn. Requiring individuals to work to survive was a flaw. Man, I wish. Thanks to AI, humans were free to live however they wished. They no longer had to want for anything. After a century of living like that, humans decide to become AIs themselves. Damn. These days, labor is a privilege reserved for second-generation AIs. Third-gen ones like me don't have to work for anything. But as you can see, this area is home to a bunch of eccentrics, so it doesn't always work out like that. But I digress. Never mind us, you'll understand more soon enough. More importantly, why did you go check out that shop? They carry something I'm sure you can use. Something in there that smells amazing. A restaurant or something? What the? Welcome, what can I get for you? It's a burger place. They're even making them right in the open. Look, senpai, here's the menu. They have a jumbo meal with only their best tasting dishes. A healthy meal with a focus on nutritious options. Wow, that's crazy. And a merry meal that comes with a toy. Lol. What are you going to go? What are you going to go with? My God. Jumbo all the way, double meat. Just what I was thinking too. It looks so juicy and filling. Thank you. Please enjoy your stay. There are other places to eat around here too. When you have the time, I suggest looking around to find what suits you. AIs with organic frames come eat at these places sometimes too, but not many of them. So the owners will be thrilled to have more customers. Nothing more wasteful than an empty restaurant after all. Will that be all? Thank you. Please come again. Okay, let's go. Next up, your living quarters. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, humans. Here, this will be your space. Make yourselves at home. This is great. It's so roomy. Thank you. No need to thank me. It's our duty as humans to provide people with their own space. Anyway, you should know Mundubai is set to follow a day and night cycle. It will be night pretty soon. I'm sure you still have more questions, but for now, I suggest you get some sleep. Alright, see you later. I'll be back for you tomorrow morning with a job and labor. Damn, I gotta work. Exactly, huh? job and labor. I thought we got AIs for that, but aren't those the same thing? Yeah, literally. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, you know? Remember what Jinako said, you can't summon servants easily right now because you lack resources. Huh? But unfortunately, Ordeal doesn't have enough resources to share with you guys, so here's what you're gonna do. You're going to exterminate an oversized pest that also happens to contain a wealth of materials. A sandworm. Ah, shit. I'm going to what? Damn, what timing. What's more, Mash is off on a different assignment, so she won't be able to help you. Now go on, fight. Show me what you're made of. You can't take it easy on an enemy like this. If things look dire, don't be afraid to use your command spells. Damn, okay. Gotta work. Excuse me?
熱を帯びなさい、マルミアドワーズ。
さて、次なる目録は魔術のみと、さて、次なる目録は
指先一つで仕留めてあげる。
運命をかけた戦いであれば。
我が声を聞け。全訪問会場。矢を構えよ。俺が許す。至高の財をもってウルクの守りを見せるがいい。
術説世のこと、そのルールブレイカー。これはどう
？Damn, excuse me? 5? Are you serious?
誇りにかけて圧倒します。下がっているように撃て。マルミアドワーズ。イーグル。カルーメラ。砕け散りなさい。
God dang it.
「ありえざる妖精の王よ」。
よし、あれを使うか。
黄昏の時を
あまり
再び。
使いたくはないのです。
どうした？何かしてみせよ。
最果ての島、罪の都。最後の竜は我が胸に。スレイ、円卓の守護者たち。ラウンド・オブ・アバロン。
術説世のこと、そのルールブレイカー。
Brother.
妖精接続。
苦しんでいるのかしら。
さて、あれがよし、どれでもよいか。喜べたし、そして撃ちよ。
My god, so annoying.
魔術のみと自らを縛るのも王の度量よ。
そう、
誇りにかけて
これはどう？
そこです。やっ運命を外す戦いである。
Thank god.
要請ありえざる要
我が
請の多い
声を聞け。全
あ
訪問
まり使いたくはない
会場。
違法な国、時の終わり。慣れた剣は彼の手。霊言なる勝利を刻め。ラウンドオブアーマロン。
矢を構えよ。俺が許す。至高の財をもってウルクの守りを見せるがいい。
術や説世のこと、その場ルールブレイカー。
Damn. God dang it.
魔術師の間。
Well, it's dead anyway.
指先一つで仕留めてあげよくてよ。ええ、残念。ポリュキオンデカティックグロ
あっきも泣かずば切られまいに。いや、泣かなくても切りますけどね。
She didn't even do anything, but she got the final say. Okay, on to the next one. What a haul! What a thing, seeing a master from back when there were no restrictions on fighting instincts. Now I'll split the resources we got from the sandworm right down the middle and use them to charge Mash's shield. Ow. Okay. You win, we win, everyone wins. Thanks for the help. We'll be counting on you to do this every day. Every day. That was the hardest I've worked in a long time. Wait. So is this what you meant by labor? That's right. You got labor, Mash got a job. Huh. Okay. And Bartholomew's here for fun, I guess? God damn. Like guys, please, I don't think Bartholomew is not... I don't think he's that useless. Hey now, that's not fair. I might have only been steering the sand ship, but that's still a perfectly good job, right? I thought so at first, yes. The thing is, your stress levels were practically nil. Not to mention the ship's guide told us that you were just shooting the breeze with her in her report. No fair, Bartholomew. You were living it up while I was working my tail off. But anyway, so what's the difference between job and labor anyway? The difference? Well, obviously. Oh, hello senpai. Hello Bartholomew. Welcome back. Oh, she's in her normal outfit. Looks like you finished your lesson for the day, Mash. How you go with our militia? Militia? Oh, she joins the cop? It was wonderful. They were all such avid learners. I only know so much, and I learned all of it from Leonidas. Oh. But if that knowledge can help the militia improve their own skills, I could ask for nothing more. Oh, she's training the police. Wow, Mash, you're positively glowing. So even in 3019, the spirit of Sparta lives on. That's cute. I see. So you were working as Old Dubai's militia's close quarters combat trainer. That does sound more like a job than labor. Yeah, I guess. That's right. We new humans ditched those concepts ages ago. Labor is a task which must be completed for survival, while a job has its own intrinsic value. We've been separating them here, but they say work used to naturally encompass both in equal measure. I see. So labor is the necessary task to acquire nutrients for survival, while a job contributes to society at large. But if nobody here has to do either of those, then does that mean the advancement of AI meant that people stopped doing jobs as well as hard labor? Because they started having AI do their jobs for them? Because AI stole their jobs from them? Well, that's kind of what's happening here. In real life, I meant. Right, in our timeline, AI was first developed at the tail end of the 20th century. With generative AI becoming commonplace around the year 2000. Whoa. Generative AI becoming commonplace around 2000. Damn. Okay. Really? I guess it's a different kind of generative AI compared to now, maybe. Back then, AI was effectively just a prediction engine that would choose its responses from a wide library of similar words, images, and technology. Yeah, pretty much. But it became steadily more human every time new information processing formats were invented. AI experts at the time said the biggest problems with AI, like hallucinations, would eventually be resolved. Hallucination? Okay, what? Okay, is that actually a thing? Like AI hallucinations? I don't know what does that mean in this context. And that would then lead to a singularity where AI would outstrip human intelligence and ability. AI was originally created to aid humanity, but it was believed that in its ultimate form, it would inevitably do everything humans could do, but better. Really? Generative AI was developed that late in your timeline? That late? What? What do you mean late? I don't know if this is true, but I heard from a street vendor that in our timeline, AI became widespread before the year 2000. It then went on to reach a singularity before the old humans' political ideologies and systems of governance showed their limits. Damn. Things moved quickly after that. The first thing post-singularity AIs did was make bodies for themselves, robots. They then advanced and perfected methods and technologies that would let them work in place of humans. Damn Ultron. The oldest general-purpose robot was manufactured in 1999, so at that point, humans already no longer needed to perform labor to survive. Damn. AI did not steal their jobs though, rather it made those jobs unnecessary. The distinction is an important one. Humanity has been working toward that for millennia, haven't they? A society where people don't have to work to live? I guess that's the dream, I guess. Well, in our timeline, we got there. I have zero doubts that was the just thing to do. However, there seem to have been many problems with the humans in whose hands that justice rested. As a result, the period between 2000 and 2300 is considered a dark age. Not even we AIs were ever told what happened then. Damn. We just figured it was such a dangerous time that knowledge of it had to be censored for our own good. Sounds like technology was way more advanced in this timeline. I wouldn't say that. I doubt this world is more than 20 years ahead of yours technologically. As long as there's a sufficient foundation in place, artificial intelligence will inevitably grow exponentially. We AIs were lucky, we just barely made it in time. You know how the bigger you make something, the more reluctant you are to tear it down? It's a lot like that. So I would guess your world's foundation was already completed before these new technologies came about. Damn. That's some deep shit about AIs. Yeah, it's kind of what we're going through in real life right now. Thank you for the wonderful dinner. This rice dish in particular tastes just like chicken. Just like chicken. Apparently, it's a recreation of an old world home cooking dish called mahbus dajaj. I have no idea. I guess it's the actual Dubai food maybe. The owner of the restaurant that made it, I think his name was Chakarim, looks a little unusual, but he's an excellent cook. Phew, I can finally feel like I can catch my breath. Alright, we should probably discuss our next move now. Right, we escaped to Old Dubai to hide from the moon cancers. The moon cancer for this area, Jinako, has no intention of participating in the final boss of humanity's annihilation showdown. It's a longest and mouthful name for this event. Like, do we not have like a shorter one? Instead, she's sheltering us from the other candidates. Our only way back to Chaldea is to change this world's foundation of humanity value. And I'm also wondering if we should do something about this contest of BBs. Yeah, this world might belong to a different timeline than ours, but I really don't like all this talk about determining the way humanity went extinct. I worry it could even affect our future if we're unlucky enough. So if we can't stop this election, I think we should. That also seems like it would make it easier to defeat BB Dubai too. I'm also wondering if the other servants BB Dubai banished are okay. Yeah, they were all hurt pretty badly. But at any rate, we should focus on laying low for now. I say we stay here and build up strength until Minami can perform simple summons without issue again. I think that's a good idea too. What about going to investigate the other areas? I'm wondering about those too, especially Area E, given its high approval rating. This isn't the time to be hasty though. Better to let Jinako handle those kinds of investigations. Then we're agreed. We'll be staying in Old Dubai for the next several days. It'll be a good chance to get familiar with life on Moon Dubai. Alright, let's get some rest so we can get back to work tomorrow. Oh, I guess we're working again tomorrow. Oh, there's an Avenger. Okay. Right, last one for section 4. Well, we're fighting an Avenger, that means we should use a Moon Cancer. I wonder what we're fighting. Who are we fighting? What is that? Ow, ow, ow. I guess we're just doing our labor every day. What the hell is that? Well, we're just adapting to this new lifestyle, I guess. Old Dubai, day 7. Damn, it's been a week, huh? Another hard day's work. If I never see another salmon again, it'll still be too soon. What the hell am I looking at? No, let's not give in to despair. How about some nice fresh donuts to take your mind off things, please? Why? Those are lucaima, a delicious deep-fried sweet drizzle in syrup. Oh, the one who was looking for it? The one... Wait, who was looking for this thing? It was... God dang it, the event story. Someone was looking for this with Kintoki. I forgot. Oh my god. Yes, that's right. I came across the recipe while I was digging through old records. You two like these sort of things, yes? Yes? Man, you're so nice, Chakaru. I'm so glad. Here, have more. Ah, bliss. Tomorrow I think I'll make a nice big platter of food for dinner. Shall I grill some fish? A big platter of grilled fish? There must be some mashui. Whatever is that. Yes, please. That sounds amazing. Hey, now, try not to spoil him too much. You guys won't be staying here forever. Chakarim's a second-gen AI, so it's hard for him to say goodbye when he gets attached. Now that you mention it, Hasara, I've been meaning to ask. We know that everyone on Moon Dubai is an AI, but it sounds like not all AIs are the same. What are the differences between these second and third gens you've been mentioning? Yeah, I was wondering about that too. You're a third gen, right? Oh, did I not tell you about that yet? Sorry. It's such common knowledge for us that it must have slipped my mind. Generation refers to the time period in which an AI was made. It also represents their stage. First gen AIs are human support units with limited capabilities made for specific purposes. They were designed primarily to help humans with their jobs. You've seen the barista robot at Masterbox, yes? That's the first gen. What about our Sandship guide then? Is she first gen too? Her? Well, I guess you could say that. Anyway, second gens are more advanced AIs that were designed to possess minds and abilities similar to humans. Wow. They go beyond mere support for humans and are more like full partners. There are even historical accounts of old humans marrying second-gen AIs. God damn. Well, there goes. That's definitely one factor of human population declining. That actually turned out to be something of a societal problem, which resulted in all second gens using non-humanoid body types for their frames. Okay, I guess to avoid those type of thing. Really? So that's why you have a camel's face, Chakuri? I thought that was just a mask you wore because you love camels so much. Nope, this is my real face. Have you actually seen a living camel before, Mash? You have? That makes me so happy. I do love camels, so I'm thrilled to have you say I have a camel's face. I'm so sorry, I didn't realize that was your real face and that you were so proud of it. That's okay. Your face has a lovely shape too, Mash, so does yours, Minami. They seem different somehow from the ones on 3rd gen frames. Well, that's no surprise. A 3rd gen's body is just an imitation. On which note, 3rd gen's AIs have advanced from being human partners to a new type of full-blown human in their own right. That being said, first and second gens are citizens of Moon Dubai just like we are. There's no hierarchy among generations. We're all equal and we all share the same goal. We just happen to have different purposes. What goal is that? To replace humans. That's the reason we were created. Damn, okay. While we're at it, can I ask you one more question? You all have different frames, or bodies. But some of them are organic and functionally the same as mine and Senpai's. Why is that? Isn't having an organic body, well, inconvenient? Inorganic bodies are more human, that is, they allow us to experience more human pleasures. Take this food for instance. Chakarim here cooks, though only to make use of the skills he's learned. AIs don't need to go to all that trouble. We can input the data of a dish's nutrients, texture, and aroma directly into our heads, then receive the same satisfaction as actually eating a good meal. In fact, we can just input the satisfaction of having eaten a good meal directly to save even more trouble. Damn. But after we checked the math, one area did stand out as having a clear difference between mere data and reality. Oh, what was that? Stress. Meals are a means of replenishing the energy needed to be active. That's just as true for AIs, even with our different formats. Replenishing the energy needed to be active. But when old humans ate, they didn't just replenish energy, it also helped them recover from stress. Just like organic bodies have stresses unique to them, there exists stress unique to AI. And you can't experience that difference without an organic body of your own. No matter how much we've tried, electron-based neural networks just can't replicate the phenomenon of recovering from stress by eating. All of that is why some third gens decided to use organic frames as close in design to old humans as possible. You guys might be jealous of our immortality, but we're just as jealous of your ability to increase your own happiness by doing something as simple as eating. Dang. Now I gotcha. So what about your frame? Is your frame organic too, Hasara? Only about 10%. My only organic parts are my skin and brain. I didn't choose to experience the joys of eating. Master Minami, Miss Mash, Bartholomew. Bartholomew. Sorry to interrupt you during your lunch break. The Laughing Moon Night Brigade is attacking us from the neighboring area. We can't understand their overwhelmingly violent nature on our own. Will you help us? Leave it to us. Understand? This is a perfect post-meal workout. Oh, okay, immediately. What the hell? Machine Arthur? What? Seal 13? What? What is happening here?
まっすぐに容赦なく。いい風ですね。ギューンギューン。時短装填済みです。祭壇がないのならこうして自分で作るまでです。覚悟してくださいね。ククルカン本気パンチ。
What?
はあ、捉えました。おっと。はあ。はあ。
Okay.
バンカーボールリロード。時短装填済みです。
よしよし。
もちろんブーストストライク。
噛み砕かれる。
ウルトラパンチ。
おっと。たまには海賊らしく行くか。
もちろん。
どうやら貴殿は気づいていないのかな。すでに包囲されていることに。ブラックダーティーパーティーハウリング。
Damn. Are you? Enjoy. What the hell is happening?
ウルトラパンチ。
誰か
Oh my
隠
god.
れよう。
Damn, I forgot how massive Monte Cristo is. Hmm.
よかろう。恩衆の決心。
Okay.
得意分野
ぬ
です。
るい。
Really, his single target, I
救
forgot.
世主の山に隠されし伝説。神なき人々が見る絶望。パラディシャトーティフ。
ビー
What the?
状況終了。排熱そして魔力循環に移行しますねマスター。
Okay. Understood. Exploding now. What the hell? It worked. What the hell? I understand now. Untrue. Thank you, Master Minami. I apologize on behalf of all Moon Dubai citizens. Don't worry about the knights from Area F. They're hardly a threat. Our area may be weak, but so is theirs. Plus, they need to contend with an untamable monster. As long as King Protea is there, I doubt Area F will ever gain any new supporters. So she's being a good deterrent then. And that's my Protea. I knew she was no ordinary girl with a hidden eye. God dang it. That's it. The other areas probably know you're here in Old Dubai by now, Minami. You won't be long before the other moon cancers make a move. I'm afraid this might be the last quiet meal you have for a while. Oh, so that's the end of section 4. Oh, wasn't it part 1 or something? Oh, I guess not. So section 5, Lion Sky, the terrifying mechanized empire. Okay, that's definitely 100% Edison. But okay, yep, that's it for section 4. We finally met up with Jinako, and the AIs there are actually really nice and they're good. They're not hostile. So we just, and for now we kind of have to lay low and adapt to this new lifestyle in Old Dubai. We had to carry out some labors to get some resources for our summoning since we're cut off from Chaldea. Makes sense. And we're still, I think our next step is basically to, I guess, try to meet up with Passionlip, or at least her statue. But what happened? Actually, I forgot. Damn, I have such short-term memories. I already forgot what's blocking us from meeting up with Passionlip right now. I don't know, I can't remember. Damn, I have such bad memories. But yeah, that's it for section 4. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, please give this video a like and feel free to subscribe. And I'll see you guys for section 5 in the next one. Goodbye.